Good morning, students. So today of this chapter we will start from introduction to internet. So you all know about internet. You are already using internet. Through internet we are doing these classes. Then types of internet accesses, then use of internet related terms, email accounts, and introduction to social media. So these are the 6 topics that we will be discussing. First is internet. Internet has revolutionized communications to the extent that it is now our preferred medium everyday communication. So you can see that nowadays most of the people communicate through internet. Either they will chat or they will send pictures or through messages, means different type of messengers are there. We can also means call live, means through video conference we can see each other and we can do communications. So through internet we can communicate with everyone if they have internet access. It is sometimes referred to as net. So you know that sometimes we call it like, do you have net, is your net working? So commonly we call it as a net. It is worldwide system of computer network, hence it is network of networks. So lots of networks are connected. In internet, since your computer or your mobile phone has internet connection, so you are also a part of the internet. So you can say that you are part of this network. It has not only made the communication easy but also provide us with umpteen services such as online banking. You have heard about this online banking. You can transfer money from your account to another person's account. You can also see your bank balance. If you have taken loan, you can pay your loan also. Then e-learning, what we are doing right now, this is known as e-learning. There are different, or there are other processes also for doing electronic learnings, like you can join some webinars. Then we can you can take on the distance education through e-learning. E-commerces like Flipkarts, then Amazon, these are e-commerce websites. Then entertainment, we nowadays there are Prime, then Netflix. Few days ago, that is on Saturday and Sunday, Netflix was free for every users. So nowadays entertainment has also means been a part in this internet. You know, all play games. Now earlier games were different. Earlier computer games or mobile games were just offline games. You have to install it, or there are some pre-installed games in computer or in mobile phone and you can play. But nowadays what you can do, just like PUBG, there are so many other games that you can play online. Staying at your home and your friends at other part of the country or other part of the world, you can all play games online. You can chat, means voice talk and voice over, and you can play. So I don't have to explain this much, you already know. Then resources required to connect with internet. See, here it is given at a computer with minimum 20 GB hard disk and 4 GB RAM, but a computer with 1 GB RAM or 2 GB RAM also can connect to a internet. It is not necessary that you have to connect, you have to use a 4 GB RAM. So if in exam this question come, then you can write about 1 GB RAM also, and minimum 20 GB hard disk you can add. Nowadays you won't find 20 GB hard disk, either you will get 512 or 256 GB hard disk. 1 TB and 2 TB has also become common nowadays. Then modem connected to a telephone line. So earlier actually internet were connected through telephone lines, but nowadays you can connect your mobile phone also, or you can take broadband connections and connect to your computer. Then internet access, internet account from ISP, internet service provider. So internet service provider or ISP are whatever network you are using. If you are using Vodafone, if you are using Jio, or if you are using BSNL or Reliance, anything, those are known as internet service provider. If someone is taking some broadband connection, those broadband connection company are also ISP provider. Then internet applications you require, like Microsoft Internet Explorer, you need Mozilla Firefox, or you will need Google Chrome. Google Chrome is not given here, so you can also write that part. So these are the main requirement of internet. The hardware requirements are generally more demanding and complicated than software requirements. So the hardware requirements are more demanding, means the hardware compatibility should be a good one, so that your computer is connected to internet properly, more than software. The essential hardware needed to be installed on a computer internet include a CPU. Definitely a computer has a CPU, so you can write about CPU also. The memory of the PC should be minimum of 2 GB. Earlier here it was written 4 GB, now they have come up to 2 GB, but 1 GB can also means a computer having 1 GB can also be connected to a computer internet. But it is strongly recommended to have it more than, so that it increases the performance and the speed of the internet. Then video graphics card, nowadays some pre-installed graphics card are also are already there in the computer, but if you want to improve your graphics, then you can also include some video graphics externally. The modem or modulator demodulator of a computer has to be minimum 3 Mbps with internal type of configuration, internal modem. Laptops and all, they already have this internal modem, but for desktop you can externally means add some devices so that you can connect to the internet. It modulates the data into a signal which is compatible with a telephone line. So modem, normally what it does, it converts the means signal into something which computer can understand, that is 1 and 0. Then again vice versa, that is from 1 and 0, that modem can again transfer means convert it into a signal. Okay, like some wavelengths it can convert, so that the other person or the other side, whatever device is there, it can understand. That is the use of a modem. Now let us understand how these computers are connected. So internet or all the computers that we are connected to the internet, there are two main backbone which are used, means two main devices through which all the computers are connected or all the networks are connected. One is gateway, the other one is backbone. So gateway allows different network to communicate with each other using different protocol. Gateway allows different networks to communicate with each other using different protocols. So they have different protocol. One network will have certain rules and regulation, and the other network will also have some certain rules and regulation. So this gateway will allow what? They will use each other's, means those different protocols can communicate through this gateway. The most common gateway is a router that connects a home or enterprise network to a internet. Routers, it is known as router or router also. In offices and homes you can see this router. So in this router your computer will be connected, and your computer will have a particular protocol or particular network protocols, and to that router on the other side will another network will also be connected. So gateway will connect all these two different network with different protocol. Backbone is a network central structure which connect network with each other, and hence it is the most important part of the internet. So backbone, as you can just by seeing the term, by hearing the term, you can say it is the main important part of the internet. Using backbone, all the networks will connect each other. If they have same protocol, then using backbone you can connect. I hope you these two points are clear. If they have different protocol, then you have to use gateway. If they have same protocol, then you can use backbone. Next type of internet access, how internet can be connected. First is dial-up connection. Dial-up connection, earlier it was used, you have to connect your your computer with a telephone line or a cable line, and then there is a software. Let me see if I have here. Here you can see set up a network connection, connect to network, connect to internet. So this one, set up a dial-up connection. So if I had the computer, means a landline phone or broadband, then I could have use this one to connect to the internet. So I have to give here a dial-up phone number, and then user number. They will give a username, they will give a password. Then if I click on connect, this connect is not active because I have not given any number here. I think like *99 has something like that. Okay, *99 has, you have to give some name here, password, then you have to click on connect. So if I click on connect, it will not work here, so let's not waste the time. Okay, so that is dial-up connection. So disadvantages were dial-up connections were very slow. When connected to internet, the same phone line cannot be used for making or receiving phone, since the same wire is connected to the CPU. So you could not receive phone with the same line. So if you want to make call or if you want to receive some call, you have to open that turbines, you have to remove that wire and connect to the telephone line. Only then you can make phone calls or you can receive phone calls. Next is broadband connection. It is high speed internet access. Broadband connectivity does not even disturb your telephone use. It carries both voice and data over a single wire. So broadband connectivity, you can either you can connect to your telephone, and also you can connect it to your CPU. So using broadband connection, you can do phone call, and also you can make voice over data. So voice use this lower end of frequency spectrum, while the data uses the higher end. Voice will use the lower end, means there are two type of frequency. One is lower frequency, and the other one is a higher frequency. So the lower end of the frequency will use for voice call, that is for calling someone, and for using internet you have to use the higher end. The same telephone line is the split into two separate channels, that is broadband connect speeds are measured in Mbps, that is megabits of data per second, and they are also available in three ways, that is cable modem. It is same connection that delivered cable TV. So cable TV, if you're using cable TV, cable connection, you can ask your operator that is internet available in your cable connection. So the same cable you can use for browsing through internet. Then also DSL, that is digital subscriber line. It uses your existing phone line, but the line for voice call remains separate. It will have a separate line for calling. Then satellite, it is used where cable modem and DSL broadband technologies are not available. It is slow and it can be interpreted by bad weather. So since satellites are wireless connection, therefore if there is any bad weather, then during that weather you won't be able to get proper connection. Bandwidth is the amount of data that a signal or unit can carry. So right now you are using internet, so you are spending some MB on this video. That MB is known as the bandwidth. How much data or how much MB your data has been spent while watching this video is known as the bandwidth. So every website has a particular bandwidth. Nowadays every website has unlimited bandwidth. Earlier there was a particular bandwidth like 10 GB per day or 3 GB per day. So if a website, someone is using that particular website, and if 10 GB of information has been downloaded from that website or has been used, that website could not be accessed for that day. Since it became very difficult, so that's why every website nowadays uses unlimited amount of bandwidth. Okay, then use of internet. Now why we use internet, or for what purpose we use internet? You can write this portion on your own. First is search engine. You already know about search engines like Google, Bing and Yahoo. Don't write Google Chrome or Firefox because they are all browser. Okay, they are not search engine. Google is a search engine where you type some word, you type some sentence, you can search. Bing is also a search engine. Yahoo is also a search engine, but most commonly used search engine is Google. E-learning, you are already doing this e-learning portion, electronic learning. Then e-commerce and shopping, you have done online shopping, and you can also sell things like Quikr and OLX, that is e-commerce. Then email and chatting, through Skype or WhatsApp you can chat, or using Gmail, Outlook or Yahoo you can send email. So that is also use of internet. Entertainment, watching movies, listening to music or playing games online. Online booking, you can book movie tickets, hotel, bus, train, plane tickets, etc. online. Then online banking, you know about these things. So these are the uses of internet. And if you think that there are other points, other uses of internet like social media also, so you can include those points also. It's up to you. Then internet related term, internet browser. So web browser is a software application which is used for browsing through internet, like to display and interact with text, image, videos, music, games and other informations. Okay, so that's internet browser. So different type of browsers are there, like Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer 11, Google Chrome. Okay, so you can see the definition on your own. Then Firefox, Netscape, navigation, Safari. Then website. Our website is a collection of web page. So normally our web page is designed by using HTML, and collection of HTML pages, we can say it's a website. Then web portal. Web portal is a customized website that provide information from a wide array of. Suppose you are searching on Google about government federal portals or maybe government information, you will get lots of link. So you can say that is a web portal. Or if you go to some government website, then in those website you will get different government departments. So that will be a government portal, web portal. There are some stock and financial portal where you will get links to different stock information or financial information. They are known as a web portal. Then web pages. Web pages is what you see in the browser when you are using internet. Think of a web page as a magazine. If you think a magazine, that one page is known as a web page, and overall that magazine is known as a website. Then home page. The first page of a website is known as a home page. Email account. Email means electronic mail. Before I start with email, I want you to write difference between email and traditional mail. What are the differences? Okay, write three differences between email and traditional mail. Traditional mails means when those mail which we earlier we used to send, you have not got, but we got earlier, writing letters, posting it through post office. So you have to write difference between email and those traditional mail. So electronic mails, you can send mail. Earlier it was started with 1969 and @ symbol, it was introduced in 1971. Then creating a mail. How will you create a mail? Steps are given here. You don't have to see all these steps, long steps. So first you can go to gmail.com. Then you will get a page like this. Then you can choose your email ID. You can create. You have been creating all this, you already know. Then sending and receiving a mail. If you want to send a mail, first it is the header and then it's the body. In header you will get to whom you are sending the mail. You have to write this to that address. Then subject, you have to write a brief summary. What is there? If you are suppose writing a mail to school, then maybe for leave application, then you can write a subject that leave application. Then date. Normally by default date or automatically come. Then carbon copy means CC is carbon copy. Suppose the same mail you want to send it to multiple people, then you can write in the carbon copy. The difference between CC and BCC, that is blind carbon copy, is that when you write an email, suppose you are writing a mail to me, you are writing my mail address into, and in CC you have written your parents' mail copy. So what will happen? I will see that you to whom you have sent that mail, and your parents will also see that you have sent the mail to me. But in blind carbon copy, it's a different. So in by blind carbon copy, if you write your friend's email address, then your friend will not know to whom you have sent the mail, and even I won't know to whom you are sending the mail. So that's the use of BCC. And they also uses a protocol that is known as a simple mail transfer protocol. In higher study you will get about this SMTP. Then reply. When you receive a mail, when you open that mail, you will get a reply option, just like messages. If you click on the reply, you don't have to type the address of to whom you are sending. Write the mail and click on send. Then body. In body part, you can write your mail and then you can send it. Attaching a file. This is about Outlook. You will get a attach. You have to click on attach. Then browse the computer. If any file is there in your computer, you can attach it, like any document or then images, you can attach and you can send it. So these are the steps. Viewing a message in attachment. So if somebody has sent you a mail and it has a file, what you have to do, when you open it, you will see there is something like this. Then either you can click it or you can click on this down arrow. You can see preview, download, or save to OneDrive. So if you click on preview, you can view the file. If you click on download, it will be downloaded to your computer. And if you click on save on OneDrive, then what will happen? It will be saved in your cloud operating system, just like Google Drive. This OneDrive is also one kind of cloud storage. Then replying and forwarding. If you get a mail, you can click on reply. You can click on reply all, or you can forward this mail to one more person. Okay. Then introducing to social media. So you are all expert in social media. You all know about Facebook and Twitter. So using a social media, what you can do, you can connect to people who are across the globe. You can connect. You can send friend requests to known, unknown people. You can become friends. You can discuss various things. So it can be personal and it can also be business purpose also, like LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a business purpose social media. So I think you all know about this. Then blog or web blog. A blog is a short form for blog, like blog, blog. If you remove this e, so that's a blog. Is a type of web page that serves as a public accessibility personal journal. So it's a personal journal, and you can, means normally in blog you can write whatever you want. You can create your blog page where you can write about your hobbies. If you have means hobby of painting or writing poems, you can make a blog of your own. And next, when it becomes popular, you can also earn money from blog. If you search on internet how to earn money from blog, you can see. So you can, that's a different part. Okay, so this one is not properly visible. Right, I think. Okay, this is the page. So the most popular blogs are webpress.com. So in webpress.com, if you go, you can create your blog. And blogger.com is also a very famous blog spot where people can write blogs if on any interest. If you have interest on sports, you can write about sports. If you have interest on politics, you can write about politics. You can share with people. People, just like Facebook and all, people can comment there, they can like, but they have to log in. Without logging in also they can read your blogs, but for liking and for sharing or for commenting, they have to log into their Blogger account. Blogger is, I think it's a part of Google. WordPress, Tumblr, they are different, but Blogger is part of Google. If you have Google account, then you can easily create a Blogger account also. So the person who writes a blog is known as a blogger, and the process is known as a blogging. So different type of blogs. Personal blog, you can write about your personal information, like in your personal language also, for your friends and colleagues. Just like we have nowadays, we have vlog, video blog. Wherever you are going, whatever you're doing, you make video and upload in YouTube. They are known as video blog, and earlier it was personal blog. Corporate blog contains information about organization, culture, strategies and purposes related to official work. Forum blog is where you can discuss general blogging, like asking questions, giving answers, then expressing things and all. Then review blog is somewhere where you can review about mobile phones or some products or about movies. Facebook, you all know about Facebook, which was first launched on 2004. Then Facebook is now very much popular, and they own WhatsApp, and also they are the owner of Instagram now. Twitter also is a social media, but there is a limit in Twitter. In Twitter, I think around 260 or 240 characters can be used for tweeting, like sending means if you want to post something. But Twitter is mainly famous for celebrities and all. Celebrity politicians, they uses Twitter. So if you want to send any message or if you want to receive any message, both of you have to be, means you have to follow that person, and that person should also follow you, only then you can message. In Facebook, when you send a friend request, if that person accept your friend request, then both you can chat. But in Twitter it is different. If you can follow that person. Nowadays in Facebook also you can follow a person and you can get all the posts of that person, but earlier it was not like this. But nowadays you can follow a person, you can see all the posts and all, but if to chat and all, you have to, that person also has to be in your friend list, means both of you have to be in your friend list. But Twitter is totally different, you know how it works. So it was founded in 2006, March 21, San Francisco, California. So I think this chapter is over. I hope it is clear for you. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you.